I was born into a racing family. My dad got into rallying when he was 15 and then became quite successful on a national level, raced internationally, qualified for Le Mans, also broke the land speed record in New Zealand.
Owen Evans achieved his goal early yesterday, taking the Porsche 911 to 348 kilometres an hour. That's 216 miles an hour, but he still wanted more.
No, it's good to get home done with, And I think now we'll take 2 more runs in, and I think I'll call it quits after that. It seemed like the world stopped for me. The whole video replay of a lot of things in my life, mainly thinking about the kids, mainly thinking about everyone else that, that probably I wouldn't survive it.
I'm surprised that actually Mum allowed us to get into it. Dad obviously gave us a go and said, look, you can do this if you want. If you don't, then we can go and do whatever else. I was quite hooked on racing anyway. I started winning some stuff and I've never really looked back since. My biggest motivation is winning, 100%. I've always had goals of becoming an F1 driver. Obviously that didn't work out, but I got very close. Formula E has been a bit of a lifesaver for me. I'm very motivated to succeed, but I really want to do well for my family because they're the ones that have pushed me from early age to get into the sport, and it means a lot to them for me to do well.
Qualifying for round 4, about to get underway for the Mexico City E-Prix. And it will be the top 6, Mitch Evans, Nick de Vries, 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪, Pascal Wehrlein, Sebastian Buemi, Sam Bird. So Bird makes his way out onto the track. Into turn 1. A 1:08.444.
Good job, mate.
Who's on provisional pole? Buemi by 0.08.
Ready to check, Mitch?
Yep, loud and clear.
A 1:08.2 for Pascal Wehrlein, he's quickest.
Good job, mate. That was a good lap.
Next up, Porsche in their first Super Pole, looking for their first pole position. Absolutely on the edge, here comes the Porsche, sliding out across the line. Provisional pole for Porsche. 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪 across the line with a 1:07.9.
Good.
Very good, mate. Impressive to watch.
What can Mercedes do? Third for de Vries. So we're going to have a Porsche or a Jaguar on pole.
Let's go.
Here comes Mitch Evans then, looking for his second pole position in a row for the Jaguar team.
Push to 50, push.
He's a 10th away from 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪 in sector 1. Thousandths up, 4 thousandths of a second. It's all down to the Peraltada. Will Evans make it 2 in a row for him and Jaguar? It's Porsche, a first pole position by 600ths of a second.
Oh, that's P2, half a tenth. Well done.
So that means 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪 on pole, Evans second. The last time 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪 got pole position, Rome last year. Do you remember who won? Here's a look at the grid. Pole position, 𝘠𝘪𝘁𝘪. Alongside him on the front row, Mitch Evans for the Jaguar Racing team.
Ready to check, Mitch?
Yep, loud and clear, mate.
And we go green in Rome.
He dummies him a little bit, tries one way, tries the other.
Let's go get him. attack now.
He's got to go for it. It's too far back. Surely there's contact. And 𝘮𝘪𝘀, is he in the wall? Evans is through. Evans is in the lead of the race.
Bring it home, bring it home.
Mitch Evans through the final corner to win the 𝘮𝘰𝘃 Prix for Jaguar.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
For the 5th year in a row, Formula E is stopping off in the oldest capital city in the Americas for the 2020 CBMM Niobium Mexico City E-Prix. Welcome to the Circuit Hermanos Rodriguez for the 3rd round of the FIA Formula E season.
Mexico is a circuit we enjoy racing at. Racing in front of that crowd is something which drives us on. Being at the front, you know, you kind of almost, you don't notice the cameras, the people, the attention.
The build up to a Formula E race is super cool because you've got many people on the grid, you know, you've got celebs, you've got high profile people, people want to take photos of you. It's obviously that last time that you're going to have with your team, you know, face to face before, you know, you put the helmet on and go to battle. I love that feeling though because it's like, it feels like we're gearing up to go to war almost.
So that adrenaline stress going on is something that actually I really enjoy. You have to work on yourself and very focused on something because at that point, those 45 minutes, you can't be thinking about anything else but what's going on the track and what your driver's up to out there.
The actual time I love the most, the walk back from the grid to the garage. It's those 30 seconds that I'm on my own, walking back with the radio already on, no one talking to me. The adrenaline I get on that moment is what makes all of this worth it.
The tension just keeps building up. You know, you get the lights, you get the countdown, you get the 30 seconds, you know, your heart's pounding. You get the green light to move up to your grid slot. And then it's all about waiting for those lights to start.
On pole position, for the first time in the history of Formula E, it's Porsche. André Lotterer has his 2nd career pole in the series. Alongside him on the front row is Mitch Evans in the Jaguar. He was on pole position last time out, but the victory slipped away.
Ready to check from position, Mitch?
Yep, loud and clear.
You obviously line up alongside a brand like Porsche is, you know, can be quite intimidating. You know, they've got so much history in the sport. You knew they were going to come out, you know, all guns blazing to get their first victory as well.
And we go green in Mexico City. Evans is through, is he? There's going to be contact. Lotterer is sent off in the Porsche turn 1. Mitch Evans is into the lead. De Vries is into 2nd. They almost make contact. Nico Muller in the black and white Dragon goes to the outside and sweeps around the outside into the wall.
Big shunt, turn 1.
Are you okay, mate?
Yes, I am.
Safety car, safety car.
Safety car deployed. They will all slow down behind the safety car until that car can be removed.
Safety car in this lap. We're 1% up on 𝘮𝘰𝘃. Starting the final lap now. Bring it home.
Into the stadium section. On the final lap comes Mitch Evans. It's a standing ovation. This was the place where Jaguar scored their first big result in the history of Formula E. And is this the place that Mitch Evans really launches himself into being a championship contender through the final corner? One of the most dominant races in the history of the championship. Mitch Evans wins in Mexico City. Wow.
Yes, yes! This is how it's done, mate. Superb drive!
Yes, guys! You guys nailed that. The work in between these last 2 races has been absolutely amazing. Huge comeback from Santiago. Thank you. Woo!
So there's no tonic like winning. It is an incredible motivator. Personally, for me, it's just a really proud moment for the team when you've seen how much effort, how much hard work, how much commitment this team puts into everything. Seeing them rewarded with a win is what everyone works for. You know, when we can win on days like we did in Mexico, you know, you're top of the world.
This is what I live for every day. I'm very proud to be with this team and they're giving me a great opportunity. So when you do have these good moments, you know it's not just for yourself, it's just for a whole group of people that have been all working to the same goals.